Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Star Wars Episode VIII, The Last Jedi. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1, but you can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one, Star Wars. That's it. That's what you get. We did Star Wars. It's the 8th movie. You don't get anything. It's the 8th one. They're all the fucking same. Star Wars.
Did you not like this?
It's Star Wars. It's fine. At best, it's fine. I sat there for 2.5 hours going, yeah.
This was a long movie. I forgot how long this movie was.
It's so fucking long for no reason. I get it. It's Star Wars. They're in the middle of a thing. You start off in the middle of the thing. Then something goes wrong. And then they have a grand adventure of heroics. But then that doesn't go super well either. And then it gets real bad. And then it's good. And then it's over. And that is Star Wars.
So
it's
as I was watching this, I was making a lot of parallels to that second movie, Episode 5, the one where they tell a few different stories and then they meet up at the end in the city, and it's all
That's because that is exactly what happened with this movie. That's what happened with the entire trilogy, new trilogy. Yeah. They're literally just retellings of the first trilogy, pretty much.
Yeah, but longer.
Well, that's why a lot of people don't like these. A lot of people don't like these movies now. The new trilogy is getting a lot of hate, and it's gotten so much hate that the prequel trilogy is it's not bad. No, people like the prequel trilogy now.
It's suddenly good, boys.
It's suddenly good. I'm telling you,
they knew what they were doing. They had it figured out. All thanks to Jar Jar.
Who's getting the blame for the trilogies now? Because Jar Jar got the blame for.
Oh, it's similar to J.J. Abrams, but the 2 J's stand for Jar Jar. I don't know if you know that.
Jar Jar Abrams.
It's Jar Jar Abrams.
J.J. Abrams did only the first and third ones.
Okay.
This was Rian Johnson, who a lot of people. This movie I think got the most hate. I think out of all of them, of the 3.
Wow.
Did you know?
Weird.
If you take Rian Johnson's initials. Yeah. And you reverse them.
Ooh.
It's kind of like Jar Jar without the vowels.
It's basically Jar Jar.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Craig,
I don't
know the connection?
It's if you gotta, and then you're good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically, Jar Jar's in all of these.
Yeah, and he's ruined every one of them. That's not true. Jar Jar was he was all right. I chuckled.
Megasa squeezed them.
No, that's not okay. That's something else.
Oh, okay.
I'm not familiar with that.
You're good. Actually, I'll send you a picture later. It's gonna.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
You like it. You'll like it.
Who's doing the opening crawl this time?
I will. If you send it, I will do it. I don't care. Craig can do it. I don't know if he's done one.
No. Well, the thing is, you know how to do it.
Okay, hold on. Well, the camera's in the fucking way now. The First Order reigns, having decimated a peaceful republic. Nope, the camera is still in the way. Republic Supreme Leader, Snoke now displays his merciless decision to seize military control of the galaxy. Only General Leia Organa, band of the Resistance fighters. Why is it on all caps? Resistance fighters stands against the rising tyranny. Certain that Jedi Master Luke Skywalker to return and restore the spark of hope to the fight. But the Resistance has been exposed as the First Order speeds towards the Rebel base. The heroes must mount a desperate escape.
The brave heroes.
The brave heroes. Why is the Resistance in all caps all of a sudden?
Because he yelled it.
No one yelled it! I yelled it.
Yeah, that's what usually when you see all caps, it's loud.
That's rude.
I'm not typing in all caps. Aside from when I did this.
You typed Resistance.
Well, he copied. The copy paste was in all.
It's a proper name.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Yeah.
In Star Wars, proper names are all caps.
Yeah, it's different there. It's not English, it's common speak, right? That's what they call it? Common?
Yeah, it's like back in the
Probably.
day,
Probably.
That's how they did things. I guess.
Are we done with Star Wars now? Did we finish?
I mean, I only have like 7 things of notes here.
I mean, would you really want to have watched a 2.5-hour movie to only have a, what are we at?
Yes.
4-minute podcast?
Yes, because this podcast is just an extension of those 2.5 hours.
That's
To
true.
me?
Because, and here's the thing. We know all of the viewers, they're just watching the movie and then they go straight into the podcast.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
I was
That's
grabbing my
the
water.
best way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's like, do we really want to put them through like 3 to 3.5 hours of content? No. Like, we don't want to subject anyone to this. We want everyone to go to bed or do whatever they wanted to do with their day.
Not this.
Or maybe if we do extend it, actually, they can just like have the podcast on as they sleep.
They should have the movie on when they sleep, because that would probably be enjoyable.
I mean,
You're not going to miss anything. I didn't miss anything.
you would have missed a bunch.
Yeah, like the part where the guy calls him Hugs. That was cool.
I don't even know who that is.
Called what?
He calls the guy Hugs. There's a guy, he's the bad guy. His name is like Hux or something, and the guy keeps calling him Hugs, and that's the joke.
Oh, Hux. Yeah.
Yeah, but he keeps calling him Hugs.
With a G.
Yeah, with a G and an S. Like he's like an embrace, and that's the joke.
Wasn't very funny.
It wasn't. No.
I received a long essay about this movie.
Really?
And I thought that
Yeah.
it would be interesting if I read it and then discussed things.
Sure. Let's go. Let's make the whole episode based on that essay, because we watched this movie because of the essay, basically. I had no interest in this movie. Craig loves Star Wars. He never said we should, hey guys, in fact, he said we should watch episode 7 again, if I remember correctly.
He did say that.
So,
I don't
not
remember
even the
saying
Star
that, but
Wars man said,
I mean-
no, you did.
I like this movie more this time. I'm pretty sure I saw it only once in theaters.
Okay.
And bits and pieces of it afterwards, but I feel like this might have been the second time I watched it all the way through. Maybe I did see it twice in theaters. I don't remember. But I didn't really remember this movie that much. And I feel like I enjoyed it more this go around. I don't know why.
I enjoyed it this go around more than the first time.
It's you guys, do you know how children television works?
Yes.
We've probably talked about this on the podcast.
Blue's Clues.
Okay. Well, you want to go then?
Okay, so it starts off where you have the introduction by the host.
No, okay,
And
don't.
he's
no,
usually
I don't,
in a green
That's
sweater.
not what I meant. I don't want you to specifically break down Blue's Clues. I want you to talk about children's television as a whole and how children networks work.
Oh, if you want that. So, okay, they hire a person to play the role of the man in the green sweater.
Great. It's not always green.
Yeah,
And then
later
Jack,
on,
I
it's
think-
definitely not green.
Joe switched, and then their new Asian brother switched. Because he's still their brother, he's also Asian.
Okay,
wanna
they were
enlighten
his
me
bro-
then?
Joe was his brother?
Yeah, they're all related. I think they're all brothers. Yeah. Yeah, I think Steve is like a legit private detective. That's what he did with his life. And I think Joe got sent to the moon or something.
And Blue is still alive. That's what's unbelievable.
Blue is very much still alive. It's still a puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And apparently the parents just keep putting out babies, because I imagine the next guy's also going to be their brother, too.
Probably completely different. It could be their sister.
That's the next one. Yeah.
That would be
That would be
groundbreaking,
the
huh?
next one.
Yeah. She could be black. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Their
it
black
would be
sister.
a racially diverse family. Craig, it's 2021.
You're right, and that's exactly what it would be. You're right, because that's what we're going towards.
Well, hold on. Wait. Why has it got to be immediately? We don't have to do it right now.
No, you got to give this guy some time.
Yeah, give this guy some
Yeah,
time.
no, I'm just saying,
Steve
you're
did
right.
Blue's Clues for like 3 decades, and then Joe did it for 3 more decades, and now this guy has at least another 3 decades to go. So
They should host game shows. Have you ever thought about that?
Who?
woohoo! Yeah.
Like, put Steve on, like, Family Feud, and then once Steve is done, you put Joe on.
No, Steve looks like shit. I'm being be real. Steve did not.
Steve like lost all his hair, and I think that's why they got him off.
That's why they took him off. Yeah, they need someone. They need someone for the moms to want to fuck. Like, that's true. That is like legit true. Steve's purpose is supposed to be eye candy for the mothers.
Wait, is that how children's networks work?
No, that's just how Blue's Clues works. See, I didn't want to get into Blue's Clues because it would confuse you.
Okay, so how does children's programming work?
All the shows are like very, very formulaic by the books. And I mean like children. All right, for the most part, we're not counting Bluey because obviously we're not counting Bluey. Don't bring up Bluey, but you think about your Blue's Clues and your Dora. It's always the same crap. It's like literally the same episode over and over and over again, and they don't have to make that many episodes because the networks want to keep airing the same thing repeatedly. Because children and their underdeveloped brains just love watching the same thing over and over, like literally to know what's going to happen because it makes them feel happy and it makes them feel good. They like to feel smart about it. Okay, this is like ingrained in us. That's how that shit works. And that's why you are now... What?
I constantly watch the same shows over and over. Yeah, that's why you
constantly watch the same shows over and over again. Because you, I know you for a fact, haven't really developed that much since kindergarten, Richard.
Uh-huh.
And that is why you just have something like Star Wars, which they're all very formulaic fucking bullshit. Like, if you're 10, it's super great. You should love it. And that's why on the second watch around, you guys are like, yeah, this is good. I'm enjoying it more because your stupid children brains
oh no
are like, yeah, I know what's gonna happen. I love this. Yeah. Well, I'm here, a grown ass adult, and I just want to fucking shoot myself. Like, I will say this: episode 8 I found it better than 7 because 7 had a lot of setup. I guess I don't know why. I assume that's why because this is what it is. It's a dumb, stupid fucking movie. They all are. They just are. I hate Star Wars, guys, I think. I don't like these movies.
I've told you this before, and Star Wars, I think the best part about Star Wars, and this is absolutely
everything that is in the movie, I agree with you.
It's the universe that it created, and that's all it is.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. I watched The Mandalorian. I enjoyed The Mandalorian.
And that's why, there's some other stuff that's coming out. The Clone Wars TV show is fantastic. I mean, they need the right people on board, and I feel like that's Dave Filoni right now. That's your guy. That's the guy.
Dave Filoni?
Dave Filoni. He's your guy. He's the guy in charge of Clone Wars. He was in charge. I think he was Avatar: The Last Airbender. He was involved with that.
Wait, the show or the movie?
The show.
It's a good point.
Oh, okay.
It's a good ask. I get it.
The show. He was but then he did Clone Wars and Rebels, and he worked on Mandalorian and Bad Batch. This is all Dave Filoni, and that guy he loves Star Wars. The dude just loves it, and you can tell how much he loves it from how good the product is when he's doing it. And I don't think that Kathleen Kennedy or whoever the hell was involved with this one liked it as much.
Yeah, suck it, Kathleen. A woman can't know anything about Star Wars. What are you, stupid?
I'm not saying anything.
No, it's okay, Craig. We heard you loud and clear, buddy. It's man stuff.
Now
all right, Richard, speaking of man stuff, you got this.
I don't know. Bryce Dallas Howard wrote one of the episodes of Mandalorian. Cool. It was a good episode. So I'm
sure it was. Good for Bryce.
Oh, I didn't read the essay. Did you want me to?
Or yeah, that's what I think.
That's okay. Craig, it wasn't... no one's saying women can't appreciate Star Wars. It's fucking idiotic.
That's did.
That's as dumb as Star Wars, is what I'm going to say.
Do you guys want to talk about women hating Star Wars while I read this essay?
You read the essay. No, we're not going to talk over you reading the essay.
Out loud?
Yeah. You're just going to read it...
to yourself silently? What are we going to do with that?
This is a very long essay.
Oh my god.
Like, this is literally like...
We'll take it paragraph by paragraph.
Okay. This is an introduction
Wait, hold on. Was this talked about? Like, was this discussed prior that this would be brought up on the podcast?
No.
Okay, so you have someone's just words?
Yeah, on a screen.
Great. You should have got permission.
Should we just talk about the movie then, and not these essays?
There's nothing. We talked about the movie as much as we're ever going to talk about the movie. We can jump into Green Milk. I think that's the only thing.
Yeah. Because I wanted to talk about what Luke's been doing for like the past 30 years.
He's been living in some titty buildings that look like titties for 30 years.
Drinking out of titties.
Drinking fucking Green Milk straight from the tap.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
It's fucking weird. I don't get that. What was that? Why did that happen?
Did you see the way he winked at the camera while he had all that shit in his beard?
Oh, you know what? I know why I like this movie more. So much Mark Hamill in it. An insane amount of Mark Hamill in it. That was it. But he's dead now, I think. I think he died. Spoilers for the end of the movie. I'm pretty sure he died. I don't know.
He's dead.
I wasn't paying that much attention.
Luke is dead, yes.
Okay, cool. It was the 2.5 hour mark, and I think they made a comment. And at that point, I was fucking staring at the wall because it's all I could do.
I thought he just lost his cape.
He became one with the Force.
Oh, is that what he did?
Oh, wow. That makes sense now. Okay. I thought I still saw a body on the thing while the cape flew away, though.
Nope.
Who cares? It's fine. He's dead. Which just makes me... I know I'm not going to like the next movie unless they got a fuck ton of 3PO in that. Because there wasn't nearly enough in this one.
I like the one thing where Leia made a comment about his face, saying he had a worried look, and it's like, he always
that was great.
Like that.
He always looks like that. Yeah, it's great.
But I had a question here.
Yeah.
So Kylo Ren and all the, what are they called? The First Order, the Republicans? I don't know. First Order? Yeah, First Order. Sorry, I'm looking at my.
Craig is why smiling.
It's just like you're making a parallel to the First Order being like the Republican Party. Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't know if it was the Republic or the First Order, what their names were.
Okay.
And now I'm looking, and thank God I put the names in all caps because now I can easily reference them.
The Resistance.
But the First Order. So they wanted to find Luke all this time, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't they? Because, like, Kylo Ren probably knew where he was. Like,
why is the First Order not all capitalized the second time? Same with the Resistance.
I don't know.
You only had to yell at the first time. That's why.
and the Resistance gets equal billing on the screen scroll.
It gets yelled once, and then that's it.
It should every time one word like appears for the first time, it should just be capitalized. That's how we should do it. Oh, that's how they should do it. Maybe they'll fix an episode.
So then, like, 9. If you're reading this, it would be the First Order reigns, having decimated the peaceful Republic.
Yeah. Exactly. You get it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I feel like my question wasn't answered.
Oh yeah, no. How does he know? He just doesn't know. I don't know. The Force works in mysterious ways.
I didn't even know he had a question.
Because didn't Kylo Ren, didn't he live on this island with all the other Jedi?
No,
men?
This is not the same place. No, Luke left and went to the furthest reaches of that he could find. That he could think of, and just he wanted to just disappear.
But they got a map of how to find him.
He left, I guess, a map with R2-D2. I guess.
Why?
I don't know. R2-D2 had a map, I guess, to him.
Because R2-D2 keeps tabs on everyone. He's a little pervert like that.
Oh, shit.
And a piece was missing.
I saw his little videos that he's just replaying over and over from 30 years ago.
Yeah, that underage Leia. Monty R2.
40 years.
But
right?
yeah.
I don't know. Numbers, man.
Almost 40, at least.
Okay,
at the
fine,
time.
40 years. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, like, it's just everyone's doing their own thing throughout the whole entire movie. Rey's just learning to be a Jedi, and that's her bit. And I guess Finn had one of the more interesting things where he's just like having a good time with whatever her name is.
Rose. One of the poor girl, one of the most hated characters in Star Wars now because
why?
Beats me.
Okay, probably because she's a woman. Right? Sorry, I forgot. I'm talking about a fucking bunch of nerds on the
honestly,
internet.
Probably, and it's terrible because everybody, Star Wars fans are so toxic, and this poor girl got so much hate from the horrible community. She she was getting like death threats and shit.
It's
she's the voice of she's the voice of what's her face? The dragon. Not the dragon, that was Awkwafina. The girl from Raya. She was Raya. In Raya and the Last Dragon.
I'll believe that.
Disney's using her again. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, she committed the two most cardinal sins in the Star Wars universe.
Saving a black man. That happened. People hate that.
Yeah.
And being a woman.
And a minority, too.
That's
like, when you mix the two of those, it's
Yeah.
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 Can you imagine being a minority woman who saved a black man in the Star Wars universe? You're fucked. Your career's over.
Imagine if Jar Jar was did that too.
Imagine if Jar Jar was actually black. Imagine how much people would hate him more.
He was played by a black man.
He's Rastafarian for some reason. But imagine if he actually looked like he was. Oh my god, people would be furious. The series would have stopped at episode 1.
But so here's my question now: with Finn's adventure, did that even amount to anything?
No, not at all.
Nope.
That was a big problem also, because literally it didn't matter, and everything they did not matter.
Well, now if the man that they met shows up again, then I guess there was a point to it. No, okay, then it didn't fucking matter. Okay, I was counting on that man showing up again.
Well, actually,
he was pointless. He was completely pointless.
Yeah,
that was
so then nothing.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
So that man doesn't show up again. But what about the little boy at the very end of the movie?
That was one of the best scenes in the movie, but no, doesn't show up again.
Okay. Then I guess there was a point then. It was to instill hope in the galaxy, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But like in a more serious, it was fucking pointless.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I feel like they could have written it a little bit better, where maybe something they did made, helped, but I don't know.
No, it was just a waste of time.
It was.
Yeah.
Do we have
Mine specifically?
Is there anything else you wanted to say about the movie?
Well, we didn't talk about the actual plot at all. I mean, are we not going to?
We did. What is the plot? Was that there's
or did you the Porgs? Did you like the Porgs?
Oh, they were great. The little Pog boys. Fucking shit. Yeah, those are great. Those guys are fantastic.
Pog slammers?
Yeah, the fucking Poggers, little Poggies.
Are they the things that just hang out with BB-8?
They hung out with Chewie.
They're Chewie, yeah. They like live. So this is like, I don't know. This is what I want. I want the Porgs to become the most invasive species of the galaxy, because they were like trapped on that little island, and they made a bunch of nests like immediately on the Millennium Falcon, and this shit's now traveling the world. I want those little fuckers to like just get off the ship everywhere they go and just decimate the local wildlife.
Dude, it's like
that's what I want for Star Wars.
It's like the wigs from Star Trek. The little, whatever they're called, Tribbles?
This is the second time I feel like you've brought up the Tribbles on this podcast, and I don't think that's correct.
And I still don't know the name. Yeah.
The trouble with Tribbles.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Star Trek?
No.
So then why are we bringing up Star Trek? Because I've never watched it either. I mean, I'm aware of that too, but like...
He likes... Everything copies it. I mean, it's, it's always the thing. It's that in Gremlins.
And...
But you know the reason they made the Porgs?
To sell.
Well, that
to make money.
Well, that's a big one. But I think it was because they filmed in... Where did they film? Where is it? Where Puffin... the Puffins. New Zealand?
Puffins?
Puffins, like the actual birds.
Puffins are everywhere, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's New Zealand. Where the hell are Puffins?
I think Puffins are everywhere. Am I crazy?
Okay, so
are you thinking about Kiwis? Kiwis are New Zealand.
No, he's thinking of the things that look like toucans, but they're not toucans. Instead, they're like a mix of penguins and toucans.
Yeah, they're like little black and white boys with orange beaks.
Yeah. Well, orange and green. They're colorful, like toucans.
I feel like they're everywhere. I feel like I go to the pet store and buy some puffins if you want.
No.
When we go to the pet store, buy some puffins for you?
You're thinking about the puffins.
No, they
you
are
buy those
puffins.
for the Pokemons. Wait,
what are puffins?
Apparently there were just too many of them on the, like, where they were shooting. The actual puffins were all over the place. So instead of digitally removing them, they just changed them.
Turned them into... That's cute. That's fun.
Huh.
And then they made billions. Because those shits were fucking everywhere.
Where were they located?
Everywhere.
Let's stop talking about Puffins. Let's finish up the podcast. Or Craig, you wanted to talk about plot, didn't you?
He doesn't want to talk about plot. He's Googling Puffins. Look at his eyes going. He's reading up on Puffins.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, Luke's dead. Wait, we talked about
Luke died.
Wait. This is important. This is very important.
Okay, go.
So I wasn't paying full attention to the movie, but please correct me if I'm wrong. So I think that at some point, a ship gets blasted and Leia gets sucked out into space.
Yeah.
What the hell was up with that?
Nothing. She gets blasted and gets sucked out into space, and then she uses the Force to go back to the ship, and she's fine.
That is correct. And Admiral Akbar also dies.
Yeah, who cares?
Which was sad.
I thought it was cool that they were killing everyone who I'm supposed to care about from the original series, like, right off the bat. I was like, oh, this is great. And then it's like, nah, she just did that, and she's fine. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it kind of took me out of it. It was like she seemed possessed. She was like Jesus when he decided to take himself off the cross.
Yeah, she used the Force, buddy.
Yeah.
It's been like a thing with her.
Gotcha.
Like, since the beginning.
Well, okay, I guess. Let me see my notes. Is there anything else I have? Nope, that's all I have in my notes.
Okay. I don't know. Craig, if you want to talk us, like, do a quick synopsis of the actual plot, because we're not going to go play by play with this one. It's too much of a nothing.
Okay, all right, so quick.
And I watched it days ago, so I barely remember.
Quick synopsis. So the movie started with Rey, right? Or no? Where does it start?
Don't question it. Just go.
Does it start with Rey?
Anything you say.
No. They're the brave heroes mount a desperate escape. They're leaving. They're flying away in their spaceship, but they go to light speed, and all of a sudden, they can't because the oh, wait, no, the bombs. That was the bombs. They're dropping the bombs. That's how it started. They're mounting their escape. They drop the bombs. They blow up a big death... what do they call it? Imperial... Dreadnought. That Imperial Dreadnought. That was it. Thank you. They blow up the Dreadnought. Now then they make their escape. But, the Imperials, or the First Order is they're right behind them. How did that happen? Oh, they apparently can track through light speed, so now they can't get away. So now they're in the biggest slow speed chase through outer space, where the First Order is right behind.
It's a regular OJ situation.
Yes, they got the Resistance in their shuttles, and they're just being picked off one by one slowly, and just chasing them until the Resistance basically runs out of fuel.
Did everyone think that OJ did it when he was on the news being chased in his what was his vehicle?
Anyone who didn't watch sports knew he did it, but everyone who does watch a sport doesn't care because the man knew how to dribble a basketball. Or throw a football or whatever he did. I don't know.
Football.
I don't know. That's my point. I don't know. All I know, he's a fucking murderer. He doesn't get the time of day.
We don't know that. Guilty till proven. The glove didn't
fucking
fit.
Did it.
Must have quit.
Why do you think they actually call him the Juice?
Yeah. Because he wrangles the juice out of women when he kills them.
Oh, no. Oh. He better wear gloves. Well,
so yeah, somewhere during that, the ship gets blown up, and Leia does that thing, and she's out cold for a while, and then they recruit Admiral Holdo.
Craig
Laura
Chop. This summary's taking too long.
You're doing too much.
You want me to do it? Can I take it? Can I take it?
Leia's out of commission. They get a new leader. Yada yada. Poe's in trouble. He's the renegade badass, and he's all like, I'm gonna make a new plan by myself, along with Finn and this Asian girl, and they're gonna go on an adventure that amounts to fucking nothing. Meanwhile, Rey's across the galaxy playing it out with Luke Skywalker and a bunch of titty buildings, drinking fucking who knows what, reading a bunch of books, learning about the Force, being lured in by the darkness, but she has this connection to fucking, what's his goddamn name?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ben, fucking cocksucker. He's all like, look at me shirtless and weird with my weird boy body. And Dre's all like, yeah, I guess we're doing this now, huh? And she can sense the goodness in his heart. But Ben is also like, I know I can make her turn to the dark side. So this is the fucking rest of the movie for their fucking story, while Luke's all like, I almost killed Ben and now he's evil, but actually I decided I wasn't gonna kill him. Okay, Rey, you learned everything you need to know. Go back and save everyone. Meanwhile, the people on their fucking MacGuffin chase got their stupid MacGuffin boy, and they're gonna sneak onto the Imperial Dreadnought in order to disable the tracking thingy so that it can escape through warp speed. But again, that amounts to fucking nothing because they didn't do it right. They failed their stupid mission, but it was okay because the person who replaced Leia had an idea anyway. I'm gonna distract them with the big ship while you all fly away on the little ship. And they're like, okay. So they did that. But they also failed because the MacGuffin man that they got was all like, hey, I'm gonna sell you guys out for money because good guys are bad guys. It doesn't really matter. Was that most of it?
Pretty much.
Fight with.
Oh, Yoda shows up. That part was great. He's a little fucking pissant. He's still a little pissant. He looks amazing in this movie. Fucking love Yoda, man. He burns a tree and laughs about it.
Was it a
that
tree?
Shit was good.
This Yoda was very, like you see Yoda in the prequels and in
it's fucking terrible.
And in the Clone Wars show, he's a very different character. I feel like because I feel maybe in his old age. At the end, he just went crazy.
He went fucking mad. He was fucking nuts. He's a fucking insane little pisser, and I fucking love Yoda. I love the shit out of Yoda, man. Luke, he's going to, hey, Yoda, you here? Well, fuck you. I'm going to burn this tree down with all the text from all the ancient Jedi bullshit. And then he stops, and Yoda's like, fucking lightning, bitch, burns the tree down for him and just cackles in his fucking face. It's great. Yeah. Go, Craig. You go on.
Where were we? I don't know.
No! You were. It looked like you got up to the mic. You're like gonna say something. I was waiting for.
There was the scene with Poe Dameron fights Captain Phasma.
Oh, the big woman shows up.
Yeah,
she's not dead, is she?
She's dead.
She can't be.
I think she's
dead.
No,
she's not. Fuck you. No, she fell into a hole. You don't.
No one who in the history of
movies have ever fell into a hole and then they were just dead. Fucking, they did that shit with, especially Star Wars. They did that shit with Boba Fett. He's fucking fine. Yeah, I'm fucking waiting for Palpatine to show up again because they just threw him down a fucking hole if he didn't already. What happened when Darth Maul got cut in half? He's probably dead. Unless they threw him in a hole afterwards. Did they throw him in a hole afterwards? He's coming back, baby. Everyone's coming back. It's fucking Star Wars. You know it's a fucking hole.
As far as we know, she's dead currently. But you're right.
Yeah, as far as we know.
The eventual,
waiting.
Thing, Captain Phasma would come back. You're right.
I want the big woman back. She wasn't in this movie enough at all.
No, she wasn't. She got Boba Fetted, and that means she should come back. So you're right.
Absolutely, please. I can wait a decade. I don't care. I can wait 30. I don't give a shit. Let's do this. Bring my big woman back. She's the best part of these fucking movies, and she showed up for 2 seconds to get thrown into a hole. Bring her back. Anyway, that's Star Wars Episode 8. Thanks for watching or listening or whatever. I don't care.
Oh wait, then they light speed through the ship into the other ship.
Oh yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that to begin with.
Also, the big thing was why didn't she just have a droid do it?
Because it's funnier to have her do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
it's more heroic. She wanted. Well, didn't they have a thing about how you should really try to be heroic?
They made a point. This was like the funniest part of the movie, is that they had the people doing the big heroics fail. And then they're saying this more subdued plan is like the way to go. And it's going to work until it doesn't work. And then they go, fuck that. This is Star Wars heroics, baby. And they just have her drive the ship warp speed into the Dreadnought. I'm like, what is your lesson, Star Wars? What are you doing? Stop it. Star Wars. It's for children. And I'm sure 10-year-olds fucking eat this shit up with a spoon.
That's the thing. You're probably right. The 10-year-olds probably did eat the shop with a spoon because, and then those 10-year-olds will get older, and then in 20 years, suddenly
we'll be talking about this shit again.
The sequel trilogy will be well liked, just like the prequels are now, because it's those kids who grew up on the prequels, myself, like them. Jar Jar doesn't bother me. I was excited to buy the Jar Jar action figure. He's back there.
Did you get that? Did you get that candy that was Jar Jar's tongue? So you just like fucking deep throat Jar Jar's tongue whenever you're eating.
Oh my god, I need to find that.
No,
Yeah,
that sounds
it's
pretty
good.
great.
Yeah,
Jar Jar.
it's his tongue is like I don't think it was a lollipop. I think it was more like a gummy. So you just like
oh my
it's
god,
just Jar Jar's mouth and it just opens up. It's good.
yeah, it has his head and everything on it.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
Holy
look
crap!
at that. Look at how good is that?
It's like a push pop.
Yeah, it's fantastic. They should make those again. Honestly.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
What if you could still find one of those on like eBay?
There's no way that didn't like melt into nothingness. The candy.
Oh wait, is it candy or is it like an ice pop?
It's candy.
What is it called?
It's
Jar Jar
candy.
Binks candy.
How hard could it be to find the toy that makes you French?
Wait.
Jar Jar?
So apparently, like the inside was wrapped.
Okay.
So it might still exist. Someone on Reddit cleaned out his garage and found one.
I'm sure it doesn't exist. There's no way that survives unless you kept it like I don't know in a freezer.
This man had it in his garage and it was fine.
I don't believe that.
Guys,
Okay.
I found an eBay listing for a Jar Jar Binks Monster Mouth Candy plus retail sales display box.
Look at it.
They want $105 for it.
That seems worth it. Richard, buy that. Also, that's not right. That looks wrong. Look how wrong and fucked up the tongue is.
I mean, it does look wrong, but
Yeah.
I still want it.
No, it's
Wait,
it's
this
a
is
bunch
just
of
the box? It doesn't actually come with
rotten
him?
sugar.
I think it comes with one.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, no, it says one Jar Jar Binks toy and one cardboard display box. Condition used. So you
Look at the dirty ass box that this person kept for fucking 30 years.
And now it's paying off for him.
25 years, whatever.
It doesn't even have the pop in it.
I get $10 off when I purchase an app.
This looks really disturbing when it doesn't have the pop in its mouth.
It looks really disturbing when it does have the pop in its mouth. What are you saying?
No, I mean, it looks disturbing regardless,
Yeah,
but this has a lot of openings.
I think it looks way worse with especially the one you linked. That's like,
I don't want to stick any part of me inside of Jar Jar's mouth at any moment in time. So
Fine, whatever.
yeah,
God, now I'm just looking at that thing. Like, the one that this dude's selling, it's old. Like, you can tell he just had this lying around probably on the floor. Oh my God.
the thing is, the people who keep this kind of stuff are just insane.
Yeah.
So, like,
it wouldn't be so bad if Jar Jar's eyes were closed, you know?
What, you close your eyes when you're Frenching someone, Richard? You shouldn't. You gotta look them deep.
Look at Jar Jar right now. You want to look that man deep in the eyes?
I do. I want to look that man deep in the eyes when I'm deep throating his tongue.
Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, okay. Well, the movie ended at a point, right?
well,
Yeah.
okay, so they escaped to some planet with like cool red sand that only comes up when you drive stuff through it. Yeah, they had a little battle with the AT-AT walkers.
Because it's covered in salt.
Yes, and then Luke shows up and
Saves the day.
Kylo Ren
The
blasts him, but then it's not actually Luke. It's just a forced projection of him. And then they escape. I think that's the movie.
Yeah. Oh, at some point they kill like a guy that's basically Hugh Hefner if he was a creep. So basically Hugh Hefner. That
What?
happens. Yeah, the guy in the robe.
Oh,
with the ugly
Snoke.
face.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they kill-
Snoke has
kill
they
him.
Rey and Kylo Ren have this pretty cool fight after Snoke dies, and then they fight those royal guards. And
Yeah, some of them have chain swords, which are always cool.
It's a pretty cool fight, but actually, it's funny if you watch that fight slowed down. It's really bad. It's really hard.
Oh no, absolutely. They didn't do shit.
It's
That
like a
was
really
terrible.
no, like it's a bad choreography. Like you can see like the missing
I
and
agree.
stuff.
It's garbage, but they had chain swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool. Richard's playing with stickers now, so I think it's time to end the show.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was a movie. I don't know. It was okay. Not as good as episode 7, in my opinion, but, to each his own.
Better than 7, but still garbage.
Yeah, I don't know. Guys,
now it's Craig's turn.
When can we watch episode 9?
I still like 7 more. I don't know. When do you want to watch episode 9?
We could do next week.
Nah, I'm good.
I think I need something a little bit more not absolute trash.
What do you
mean? I need something that's not 2.5 hours.
Oh.
Was episode 9 2.5 hours?
Might be 3. I don't know. It
Hold
was a
on.
long
Sit in my
one.
chair.
Okay, if it's shorter
3.
than 2.5 hours, we're watching it, okay?
Okay, but because it's definitely going to be longer than that, I say we watch just a classic DCOM. I'm thinking...
It's 2 hours and 22 minutes.
That falls within the range.
I'd rather watch the decom, though.
I'm watching Cadet Kelly. You guys can watch whatever fucking garbage you want.
Fine, whatever. I feel defeated, so...
Good.
Fuck! Dunce number 1 signing off. Good night and good bless.
I'm Craig Stew, and I'm leaving too.
And I'm the third one. Star Wars. Fuck you.
I am Dog, and this makes me squirrel. I am warning you once again, but I will not warn you after that. Doug!
Get out of Maya's aliens.
I digged them.
Yeah, it's not digged, it's dug.
Yes?
No, you didn't digged, you dug.
I am Dog.